Hello everybody and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker, and we will continue our journey here. So the last time we set on the road and got to the trading post that we are launching our journey from. Reading through Lindsay's journal, we can find out that she wrote the following. We are setting off on our big adventure. Jomandi Aldori, a Restovic swordlord, is testing the contenders, weighing who shall be ruler of the stolen lands. There's only one way to prove that you're worthy of the title. Rid our area of the ravaging bandits and their leader, the bloody cutthroat known only as the Stag Lord. Tremble, ye scoundrels, we're coming. So the first thing is getting to the trading post. We can find shelter and get fresh information about the bandits at the trading post of a certain Oleg. Let's get there. Also, Jomandi Aldori said that we have no more than 3 months to conquer the stolen lands. That sounds like more than enough, but we should still be mindful of the passing time. So as you can see, there's an actual time limit for this overarching quest, so that's going to be interesting.
All according to plan.
We cannot linger too much. Save yourselves, fools! What the hell is going on at the trading post? In the name of the Stag Lord, the lawful authority in the stolen lands, we demand this week's tax and some beer. And where's that pretty wife of yours, Oleg? She should serve us dinner. Quiet down, dimwit. Oleg, we're just here for the Stag Lord's tax. Hand over the money and we'll be on our way. Alignment in dialogues. Some dialogues feature special options that are available only to characters with certain alignments. Okay, that we kind of knew that. So we are playing Oleg right now. Oh no, he's addressing us. Okay. You want to drink some of my blood too? I'm sick of you. You're like locusts. You think you control everything around here just because you put up that painted rag of yours? You come here, squeeze us dry, and come Oleg, a large man with a rough face, stops talking when he notices you. Ah, you must be guests from Restov. So, we can go for neutral good. I'm not interested in bloodshed, but I won't let you rob this man. Lawful neutral, which is my task is to clear the lands of bandits. I'll start right now. And just attack. Just basically, there's no need for words 2 arms. I'm typically a chaotic neutral, so since we have been sent here to kill the bandits and get the Stag Lord out of the picture, I think lawful neutral right now is the best course of action. My task is to clear this land of bandits, and I'll start right now. Retreat. We're too few for a fight. Let's call for help from the camp. We performed a lawful neutral action. That's the first one. What was the first one? No way. Just means we can rob a few idiots instead of just one. To arms, everyone. And
Can you make an epic pose?
She cloaked herself, or did she like just go off into the, I don't know, fled basically. I don't think I have time for doing anything like that, so I'm going to charge this guy. I'll let Aaron touch him with a bit of chaos. Amiri, you can just charge the meter down. And Lindsay, you can can charge. Can you? Acrobatics, activate that, and I'll dazzle the one I'm attacking. Oh, Oleg is actually helping us. Okay, time for me to use a potion. There we go. And we level up. Victories in combat and other advances will award your characters with experience points. Yeah, thought so. Okay, how do I level the fuck up? Formations, all characters, inspect. Okay, let's look up our abilities. What do I go to level up? So my monster tactician, I haven't used my monsters so much. Anyway, let's unpause and loot. Okay, so we can't use much, but let's grab the armor that we're wearing so we can sell it. And we'll talk to Oleg now. Take that, you scoundrels! Oleg shakes his fist. But now, he scratches his head and stares at the ground gloomily. The girl got away, a plague on her. She said to complain to the Stag Lord. They came before to collect taxes, but this time they'll come to punish treason. Now what are we going to do? He sighs heavily. If only I could send Svetlana somewhere safe and show those rats what's what. He notices a fair-haired woman approach. Dove, why are you here? I told you to stay hidden. It's all over, I saw. I just needed to be sure you were alright. The woman looks at her husband tenderly, if with a hint of sorrow. Oleg mumbles something as he looks away, embarrassed. My name is Svetlana. I'm sorry your arrival at our trading post turned out so unwelcoming. And some information about the trading post. So, Oleg's trading post. This abandoned bordered fort at the southern edge of Rothland found a new life recently. Oleg and Svetlana Leafton, a couple from Rostov, rebuilt it into a trading post. This place is now one of the few hospitable shelters for travelers in the surrounding wilderness. Okay, so wait for the attack and prepare for the attack. Get in your positions and wait. I saw someone. Okay. Tell me more about yourselves, Oleg. I'd like to see your goods. Let's get to the point. You say bandits are going to attack again. Who are they? And yeah. Let's get to the point. You say the bandits are going to attack again? Who are they? And when will they arrive? Oleg waves his hand suddenly. Who are they? They are the Stag Lord's gang, that's who. These lands teem with bandits, like bedbugs in a beggar's hut, and you just stirred them up. They have a camp not far from here. I expect they'll return in full force in half a day, maybe less. The Stag Lord won't take an insult like this lightly, and his henchmen are more like demons than men. Yeah, I'm going to go for the chaotic neutral just because. But let's consider the other options. Tell me says no. They claim they're collecting taxes. Yeah, I don't need to put that question there, bandits. Lawful evil. The safety of your post may have been one of the conditions Chamandi placed on Baron, but she said nothing about having to listen to your whining. Yeah, just being an asshole, basically. Enough about bandits. Now, I'll help you. I'm not really interested in your post, but I never back down from a good fight. Oleg grunts. Well, thanks, I guess. I think I might even be able to scrape some sort of reward together for you if we manage to defend the post. We have to hide Svetlana. Please don't argue, Dove. Now, we also need to decide on a plan. Go ahead and look around. There may be some tools that can be used for the battle. There are some pretty solid traps around, some tar, and a box of alchemist's fire, looks like. So, alchemist's fire. We could put it by the gate, light it off with a burning arrow when those bandits are nearby. But that could set a post on fire. Oleg shouts, surprised. Well, maybe if we covered the walls with something to protect them. Alright, yes, I think it could work. I'll even shoot the arrow myself. I used to be pretty good with a crossbow back in the day. Yeah, I'm going to look around, think on the best way to use the tar and traps. Alright, as soon as you're finished, let us know. And don't leave the post, the bandits could return at any time. Okay, so we want to be able to leave the post. We need to protect it. So, let's not waste a lot of time. Let's just send Lindsay over here to scout the area. We have this. Okay. We could use some tar here and pour it down on them. Although I don't think it will be coming from this side of the outpost. Spoken. Okay, so a frail, disheveled old man wearing a stained and tattered robe gives you a gloomy look. I'm Boken, local herbalist. What brings you here? We could use your help fighting the bandits. Where's this coming from? You want an old man like me to fight? Here, take this potion. Consider that my help in your fight. He gave us a potion of cure light wounds. We'll talk later. Okay. Let's keep moving in this area. Okay, this is a more useful place to throw tar from, so we could use that. And let's scout over this area here. There's another tower. Okay, yes. Oh, hello. Container. A couple of bucklers and a heavy crossbow. I'm going to collect that heavy crossbow. Let's see if we can go behind. No, we cannot go behind the building. I guess we can just wait for the attack. But before we go any further with this plan, Oleg, I'd like to see your goods. Don't know what good trading will serve if those bloodsuckers come back and take everything, but alright, have a look. Okay, and now we get to sell some stuff. My offer, I will give you this and that. That seems good. Yeah, these are really weak armors. We collected from the mansion, so we can easily sell those. What else? 2 class, 3 class. I need to check the inventory again. Oh, I'm not selling that. Well, I'm wearing a 6 armor class, so add him as well. Lindsay's wearing leather, but she cannot wear heavy armor, so maybe a 4 leveler shouldn't be too bad on her. Hide armor, but she's a barbarian. Do barbarian wear really heavy armor? Yeah. Scale mail, medium armor. Okay. Heavy armor, and I'm wearing heavy or medium? I'm wearing medium. Okay, so I could use the scale mail if... No, I'm having a better one. I can sell that. Sell these. Okay, get some more... Yeah, these daggers are not serving anyone. Neither do these swords. Oops. Put it back. We won't be needing it. What else? Heavy mace. No need. Sell the bows. Torches, we will take the torches. and a Foshard. I don't know how to spell that, but I'll keep it for now. Okay. Oops. And I'll take that back. Okay, and I make my offer. Oh, I just offered everything that could be sold back. I'm going to deal that. She does have a lot of good stuff on here. Like that light mace +1. But that's expensive. I didn't look at the price. How many? We have 604 gold. So, yeah, we can't do much, really. What's the damage on my sword? Rapier does 1 to 6 damage. Okay. And the other one is a short spear, which does 1 to 6 damage. 1 to 8 damage. Can't use these, can be equipped by this character. So let's see, a Masterwork Rapier, it's still just like as good as I have. One, yeah. Doesn't look like I do much. I can do much. Let's not linger anymore. I think we're ready to wait for the attack. Let's get back to the possible attack. Tell me as much as you know. How many bandits are there? What do they want? What do they want? Those bloodsuckers think they own this land. They can take out what they want and steal the better part of our money every month as a toll for their leader. They even broke our gate so we couldn't try to hide anything from them. No one knows exactly how many there are. Sometimes only 5 or 6 come. Sometimes it's a whole gang. I have shown them what a long time ago, if not for Svetlana. Okay. They claim to be collecting taxes. Why? For the Staglord and his cronies, of course. The Staglord fancies himself a king in his parts. He may have antlers for a crown, but all the troublemakers around here are happy to follow his orders as long as they're paid. So they charge an arm and a leg as taxes, and they call their executions punishment for treason. Even those who never swore allegiance to the Staglord, they're killed fast. They're lucky. If not, Oleg looks at Svetlana. Dove, why don't you go start supper while we finish our talk? I've no need to be protected from dark talk. I'm not some blind kitten, you know. I've seen what they do to people. Svetlana lowers her head. Most of the gang is made up of simple bandits, but there are a few monsters among the leadership, especially close to the Staglord. Ox and Dovan from the Nisroch come to mind. They like to make a show of their torches and executions. My husband and I, we saw the bodies. I guess we're ready for the attack. I don't think there's anything else we can do. Yeah, that's the alchemist. Okay, so torches, yeah. I don't care about the post actually. So let's wait for the attack. I'm prepared for the attack. Get in your position and wait. Amelie flexes her shoulders. Finally! Oh my god, it's such a good hard thing to do here. I'll try. Amelie flexes her shoulders. Finally! Was bored with all that talking. Well, these added heroics I was hoping to write about, but I guess even the greatest heroes had to start somewhere. I see you're not so easily cowed. I beg you, be careful, and please don't let Oleg do anything too risky. Svetlana, go inside. We're going to go meet our guests. Okay. Time passed, 6 hours. God damn it. We're already losing time. Okay. I don't think we had any other option there. Okay, here they come. Okay, throw acid at the first one. Add in. Charge. No charge, actually. Didn't. Just, choose a fiction, then count wants to be energy. That's well. Yeah, just attack him. Basically. Charge. Don't use your prepared spell. Stays that one. And I'll do acid. Good. Go. Okay, there's three of them. Summon the wolf.
Serves you right.
Days. Okay, add in charge. Oh no. Oh god no. Oleg died. Fuck. Well, he didn't die. Somehow. It said he died, and then he just raised back up. I guess he can't die. I'll be sad if he died. We have more stuff to sell, so that's great.
In due time.
Let's talk to Oleg. Oleg is breathing heavily, but he shakes his fist in the air menacingly. You rats got what you deserve. Now they'll know better than to treat honest people like cattle. We should call Boken out before he freezes in those bushes. Now, my lord, head on up to the guest rooms on the second floor. You deserve some rest after such a battle. I need to clean things up. And this is for your efforts. Now, don't offend me by trying to turn it down, just take it. An honest fight deserves an honest reward. If that were more common practice in this world, I think we would do so much better. Alright. So, okay, we can. I found the leveling screen. that's good, I guess. So, summon monster. Okay. New initiative. So tactics. So what exactly am I supposed to do? Level 1. I'm supposed to choose something. Oh, I'm choosing the class I'm leveling, so I can actually go and level in other classes as well. Just okay. And we allocate ability points now, but skill points. Good. So let's get some use magic device, because apparently that's important. What does really port it right now? Perceptions, trickery, well, stealth. We don't really use it. We can use trickery a bit more, traps and stuff, and we can also do some more with persuasion and perception. Those are important. Alright, and a new spell, I guess. So, I think we're going to go for Cossphere. Why not? From the Necromancy tree. So that's that for Jordyn. Now, our friend Aramea, we're going to level his cleric and load a pre-made build. Enabling the pre-made build will activate the auto level up for all your characters. Okay, this will change. Custom mode. Okay. So, just get two. Just get two. Okay. Persuasion, because he doesn't have any. Really, and he's kind of sad in that way. Okay. Oops, I forgot to add the spell. God damn it. Next level. Bard. Next. Literally everything. Okay, got it. She does use the mobility, so I will give her a bit of more mobility. Let's give her range persuasion, because she's a bard after all. Knowledge of the lore about nature? No, knowledge of the world, because she's a bard. And I'll give her a bit more trickery. That will do well. Okay, and weapon focus. Wow, that's a lot. Weapon focus. Well, she's using a crossbow. Then we'll be giving her the heavy crossbow. That's that there. And a new spell. Grease. RPG related to centered on target. Reflex negates. Okay. Feather step, expeditious retreat. Hypnotism. That could be something. Yeah, let's go with hypnotism. I choose more than one. Okay. Next, and we are done. We still have a midi. Oh, she took a beating when I look at it. Let's just load pre-made builds and switch it to custom. I can't do this. I won't be able to think to so many characters at once.
Just letting the age drop. What troubles you?
Sorry, it's lost info.
That is not far.
Let's head in.
No mistakes.
And head over to the second floor.
As it should be.
Draw our
And I'm sorry.
That's locked and she can't do it. What's that? Goods. Guide of travelers, hunters, and explorers of the Fallen Empire. Yeah, why not? Alright. Suppose. Oh, that's a lot. We'll take it. And let's do a bit of to the management. She's using a light crossbow, so we are going to give her the heavy crossbow because she's weapon focused in that. Amiri has her ginormous sword. You're using the flail. I don't think there's anything better I could give you. As for me, I don't think there's anything better than my... Is the light crossbow better than my bow? 1, 2 damage, 1, 2 damage. Let's use the crossbow, just for the sake of it. And instead of the short spear... fine. Let's go to sleep. You wake up from a nasty dream that tortured you almost all night long. In it you saw a wall of unnaturally thick fog that surrounded you, slowly moving closer and closer. A quick look out the window and you can find out that the fog was not a figment of your imagination, not a dream. And then...
Hear me. Please hear me. Can you hear me? Please.
The half-transparent outline of a beautiful nymph appears before you. Even in this ghostly form, it's clear that she's exhausted. Her shoulders are slouched and her large blue eyes burn within her pale face. Her voice is barely more than a whisper as she reaches towards you. It seems that only you can see or hear the nymph. Okay. I'm glad my adventure begins with such a beautiful sight.
Usually is so tender. You can so easily be crushed under the blows of cruel fate. But you can save it from being undone.
Sparks light up and fade in the nymph's huge eyes. What do you want from me?
aid, salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord. As the storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in wealthy people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk.
The Stag Lord is responsible for the fog?
Yes, it hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds. While responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not release this renegade. Even I was unable to defeat him.
How can I help you?
This fog shrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. My powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thornford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo. Catch the whispers. Search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
Alright, I understand. Farewell.
I don't believe in fate, stranger, but our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
The nymph's whisper fades as she disappears. Alrighty then. So we are in a safe location. There are no threats in this location. It is a sort of headquarters where you can prepare your party for a new expedition. In such locations, companions don't follow you around, and you will... Okay. And I can talk to them better. Okay. So I guess...
This is not possible.
At a time limit already. So, I suppose I will continue the discussion with my followers in the next episode. I do hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, a like would help a lot. Goes a long way in these lands. And subscribe for more. Click on the notifications bell button. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.